Hey folks, welcome to another Triple T Thursday. For those just joining us, that's tools, tips, and talk, where we'll discuss info for the knife maker. In today's episode, I'm going to show off a new tool I just got today, a brand new 47-inch even heat kiln. So very cool, very excited about that, but it's in pieces. So we're going to put it together and build a stand for it. Let's go take a look. So here's the new oven. This was custom made by the guys at Even Heat for me. Yes, I paid for it. Their ovens come, their vertical ovens come like this, meaning these are the two sizes that they offer. But the Even Heat guys put these together so I can stack them up and it'll be one big oven. Obviously, this is for really long items like swords, so I have a couple sword projects coming up, so stay tuned. So I need to stack this up, but before I do that, I need to build a stand for it. I'll show you the stand that came with it, and I'm pretty sure that stand was designed for one this size or this size. I don't trust it to support the whole thing, and I want to move it around. So let's go down to the table and I'll show you what I mean. So here's the stand that came with it. It's only, looks like 16th inch steel. I don't have this tightened together, so it definitely would be more rigid than this, but I guess the oven just sits on top of this. The problem with that is that I'm going to move it around, and I want it on casters because I'm going to be sliding it out of the garage, out of the shop to heat treat out there, because I'm going to have to get on a ladder, and I won't have enough height inside the shop. So I don't like this. I'm going to be making one out of angle iron and welding some casters on the bottom, and then I'll probably put a lip around it. And since the oven is a hexagon, I'm actually going to be fancy and make the whole thing a hexagon. Let's get started and cut out some steel. So taking some measurements, if I measure the diagonal, yeah, it's about 19 inches. So I'll plug into my nifty Google hexagon calculator, and if I plug in 19 inches, let's see what we get. All right, so each of my sides needs to be 9.5 inches, and I know that the angle is going to be 60 degrees. All right, let's cut. Since the control column actually goes all the way to the bottom, I'm flipping one of the sides downwards so there's no lip. It actually fit pretty perfectly on the first try. I was impressed. Now it's time to put the top on. Now I can see why they put handles on these things. After a few quick adjustments, I've got it all lined up. So there it is, all complete. It was pretty easy to set up. I just had to connect these plates just to tie it all together, plug in the thermocouples and plug in the top to the bottom. So pretty simple. Here's the top, which is probably not even in frame for you guys. This thing is so big. Here's the top. I'll have to put some bars across the top here. This thing is 3-zone, so it's got 3 different thermocouples for the heating unit. I've got the Ramp Master controller. I'm not going to use this that much. I don't need the super fancy Set Pro controller. For power, this thing takes 50 amps. It actually draws something in the 40s or something like that. But it needs a 50 amp fuse, hence the big honking cable. So I have wired a 50 amp plug just for this baby. And for anything else in the shop, but this is the only thing in my shop that needs 50 amp. So the only issue is they gave me about a 6-foot cable, which is not long enough, so I'm going to end up making an extension for this. But let's plug it in and try it out. So I had to wheel this thing a little closer to the outlet, but let's try it. Where's the on switch? There it is. Wait. Idle. All right. Well, I have no idea how to use the Ramp Master because mine has the old Set Pro, so I'm going to have to figure this out. So I figured out the Ramp Master, and I set it for 1600 degrees just to see how long it was going to take. I'm right at 1599, and it's been 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see when it goes. It's being stubborn. Okay, it might actually be holding there. There. So there's 1600, 20 minutes, 53 seconds. I could also put my hand on the top of this and it's about 80 degrees. That's pretty cool. Let's take a peek inside. Woo! Ooh, very cool. So I'm really happy with this Evenheat kiln. If you want to get yourself an Evenheat, maybe not quite that big, but go check out Evenheat. If you're in Canada, you can check out our sponsor, Maritime Knife Supply. They carry Evenheats, as well as everything else you need. So go check them out, from steel, handle material, pins, you name it, they have it all. Thanks, folks. We'll see you on the next one.